Hi, Kim here from Sun. Today we are going to be talking about unleashing the power of your business. Specifically, we're going to be talking about you implementing a business operating system in your company. First off, what's a business operating system? Essentially, a business operating system is the way you do business. It's the way you do plans, it's the way you implement plans, it's the way you hire people, it's the way you fire people, it's the way you do meetings, it's the way you do internal coaching, it's the way you do everything. Essentially, it's a nice, simple procedure for everything. It makes things kind of work like a Swiss clock. It's kind of what I've made my career on. We've been doing turnarounds and jump starts for some of the biggest, most successful companies in the world. And the operating system I'm about to walk you through is called the P4 Advancement System. And this is the same system we use when we work with Cirque du Soleil. And with this system, they achieved their all-time best sales in history. So it'll work for you as well. Let's unpack the P4 operating system. Here's how it works. You can do absolutely anything you want if you got the right plan, the right people, the right performance out of those people, and the right promotion. And that promotion is internal to keep everyone on plan and on time and doing the best they can. And you're promoting externally so that whatever it is you're selling, that you're resonating with that audience. Step number one, we're gonna do a little deeper dive here, the plan. So what's the plan? A plan is essentially something that communicates to everyone in your organization what you're gonna do, when you're gonna do it, how are you gonna do it, and what are your backup plans if it doesn't go as planned. So essentially, your plan, you don't have to overcomplicate it. Remember, we're not talking about a plan now that you'd give a group of investors or a plan that you'd give a bank if you're doing financing. This is actually a workable plan, an organic plan that you're going to use and refer to on an ongoing basis. So essentially, what you're going to do is, start with your key objectives, whether there's 2 of them or 5 of them, doesn't really matter. Map out what the strategy is, what the context for this plan is, and how where you want to be, whether it's in 6 weeks or 6 months or 6 years. You're going to map that out, then you're going to spread that across the different parts of your company. If it's just you, then it's a little more straightforward. And then essentially there's going to be smaller little plans or projects underneath that big plan that's going to spell out how your whole team is going to plan to get to the objectives of that plan. Part 2 is the people. You've heard it a million times, people are most important asset, but guess what? We don't pick the right people traditionally, and we don't treat them well once we've got them. So it's super important that you've got not only great people, but you've got the right people, great people, doing the right things in the right positions. So with people, now that you've got your plan in place, you're going to look at, hey, who do I have on board that have the skills and the knowledge and the time to actually implement these things, because that's really what a plan is, right? It's a big collection of milestones and to-dos. Step 3, which is performance. So now that we've got a great plan and we've got a great group of people and everyone has a pretty good idea what they need to do and when they need to do it and how they need to do it, we've got performance. And what performance is about is basically managing people and setting expectations to see that they actually do the work that they committed to doing. What does that mean? It means they need a little one-page plan which reflects their portion of the bigger plan, and that needs to be all spelled out with roughly when they're going to do what when. And how are they doing, right? And you look at their environment. Do they have a nice comfortable chair? Do they have too many other tasks on their plate? Do they know how to do this particular task? Is the work group they're working in, is that an effective group? Do they understand it completely? Do they have the end in mind when they're doing these type of things? So performance is about what I just said. The second part is equipping them in a structure in this operating system so that you can catch small problems before they turn into big problems and keep people motivated. So, you want to do things when they start their day, maybe a jump start where everyone sets their priorities, shares what those priorities are. You're going to be able to show people if they're ahead or behind on their tasks. People are going to have an opportunity to reach out for help if they need it. So that's really in a nutshell what the performance piece is all about. Okay, we're on to the 4th step, which is promotion. So there's 2 types of promotion. There is internal promotion and external promotion. Promotion internally is all about setting a cadence, keeping people up, looking for small efficiencies, moving people around, moving tasks around, and just making sure that everyone is very clear and motivated on advancing. The second type of promotion is the external promotion, which essentially is sales and marketing. So this starts obviously with picking the right tool set. Are we doing social media? Are we doing billboards? are we doing? I'm assuming a sales campaign now, but obviously if it was, you're constructing something, it would be, who are the contractors and what's the build type and all that type of stuff. But to continue on with assuming we're doing a sales and marketing campaign here, it's really what's the tool set, what agencies are we working with, what media are we working with, what's our expectation, what's our return on investment on our media buys, and promotion is essentially just pushing out our plan to our customers, and obviously in a way that resonates with them and moves us forward, moves them forward, and hits our financial target. Well, we've covered a lot of details today. I've given you hopefully a bit of an insight into what a business operating system looks like and how it works and how you'd implement it. So keep in mind, with this P4 advancement system, you can do absolutely anything you want if you got the right plan, the right people, you're getting the right performance out of those people, and you're promoting like crazy internally and externally to hit your objectives. So if you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check us out at Stand Up Now, where we help people dream, plan, and do big things. And if you want any more details, please just check below in the description. Thank you.